Recording is on.
Hello everyone, welcome to the weekly meeting of PyCon India 2025. Um, Before we get started, few important things. This call, discussion, and the chat comes under PyCon India Code of Conduct. In short, be nice and respectful to everyone. I'll share the link to it quickly. Um, Before we get started with the updates, anyone new who wants to introduce themselves, I'll give a few seconds. All right. Okay, let's get started with the weekly updates. Program committee CFP.
Yeah, hello everyone, Arukraj here. So last week we released a schedule for talks and there are seven still to be announced and we reached out speaker and waiting for their final confirmation. And also we have backup talks. We are reaching out to them if they haven't replied. And the workshop schedule we haven't released so far. That one is pending from CFP side. And sponsorship form, we have shared scholarship form and we are receiving responses. So we have started documentation work for collecting speaker information and the contest form. So for the any questions so far about CFP? Bhavin, please add me if I have anything missing here.
No, I think the still to be announced count would be lesser, around only one talk we are waiting for final confirmation, the rest of it is in. So yeah, that's the only one correction. The rest of it, I think, yes, it is correct.
And when it comes to SWAM's mentorship, we have collected the mentors from last year mentors and the speakers, and we have reached out some mentors and they have replied about their availability and we are planning to start schedule a call from 24th or 25th.
Sounds good. Yeah, this will depend on who is available, who manages to complete
Yeah,
their slides and all. Yeah.
yeah. So before 20, most probably tomorrow we are planning to reach out to the speaker based on the mentors availability. We are planning to suggest sometimes.
Okay. Any questions for program committee, CFP, or mentorship, or yeah?
Hey, Bhavan, I have a question. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, yes. So I think I don't recall last year, but there used to be a diversity panel discussion. Are we doing that this year?
Panel discussions this year are would be submitted by folks like talks and workshops, and we'll be selecting out of it most likely. So there
So, is
won't be
there
a
a particular
specific.
theme?
No, no. At least as of now, that's the plan. We'll wait for the proposals to come in. Based on that, we'll take a decision.
Okay. We are not doing anything on the diversity side, right? As discussed from the beginning of the
Yeah,
planning.
we are just making sure the
Next.
program overall has enough participation from all the different communities and
Okay, cool.
folks and all. Yeah, because our panel discussions have um Yes, we want to ensure that
Yeah,
we
well,
get, yeah,
I understand that.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Reiterating from the start the value that we started the conference with, that we have to be diverse in all aspects and not just one panel to show diversity.
Cool. Any other questions? Okay, cool. Moving on to design work group. Do we have anyone from design work group?
I see Shana on the call. Do you want to give the updates from design?
You are on mute if you are speaking. Okay, we'll maybe come back. For now, we can move to website and technology.
Uh, Hi. So I did send in a link to check for availability. I'll probably schedule a recurring call on Wednesdays. Uh, uh, and with respect to issues, only one or two more pages are left. So we'll get it assigned. We'll assign them on Wednesday and probably get it done over the weekend. So yeah, that's it. Also, I had one more question. So there are few pages in the 2024 website. Will we be doing those as well, or only the ones which are present on design, the final pages?
The design pages are just like templates. We have to do almost everything that was done in 2024.
Okay, cool.
So
Yeah.
hence, uh, like the fact that we have only a couple of pages left is misleading actually. We have a
Yes.
lot of things to be done.
Yeah. So
It's
yeah,
just that
I'll.
we have the templates already.
Yeah. Sorry. So yeah, I'll just make a note of what all needs to be done by comparing the previous website and probably assign them. Yes.
Yeah, if
Sure. There's a
yeah, go ahead.
Bhavin gone.
No, so that's the reason we want ability to write in Markdown. Um, if I have to publish a page, I shouldn't be fiddling with HTML. Basically, I should be able to write sections in Markdown, and maybe with some ability to have macros or templates. I don't know what they call it in 11t, but in Hugo it's called short code. So you just give input. That input could be markdown as well. So if there is a card, I can say, hey, just create me a card and take this markdown body and convert it to HTML and render it basically. So I should be able to write it in markdown so that in the respective work groups or people responsible should be able to create those pages. They shouldn't need to fiddle with HTML equivalent syntax. So I think that will ease a lot of things. You don't have to create every page if that becomes possible.
Okay. Uh, Not, I don't really have much idea on this, but yeah, I will definitely look into this. Yes.
Gagan, look at last year's website. Last year's website supported a lot of Markdown pages.
Okay, sure.
So we did many pages using Markdown. Just take a
Okay.
look there.
Yep.
Because what is going to happen is towards the conference we'll have more pages to be created and we'll have less time.
Yes, I understand. Yeah.
Now, Varun, you were saying something.
Not really.
Okay.
One more thing that is remaining here is navbar consolidation. So Bhavin, you, me, and Gagan need to sit together
Hmm.
to basically consolidate the navbar and plan out like whatever pages would come in future in the next 2 months.
Yeah, that would help. Yes, we should do that.
Yeah. One key thing is like preserve backward compatibility. Like don't,
Links. Hmm.
yeah, even if there are new links, like we should not break old links. We should have like two slugs probably for pages if we find a better one. That's all on my side.
Okay. Moving on to next one. Anyone else has any question for website? All right. Next up is sponsorship. I think Mahendra is here, I guess. Mahendra Navaran, who wants to say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's updated as well. Here, if we see,
Okay.
I mean, 4 platinum are confirmed and payment has been received for two. One gold is also confirming, but payment is pending, and two silver confirmed. Payment for one is received and one is in conversation. There were some concerns related to extra passes,
Okay. Okay.
and we don't have associate at the moment. And finally, the lanyard one, yeah, lanyard one is also confirmed. Payment has been received. And we are keep on following up with the other providers as well. There was one more update related to data stacks being acquired by IBM, and they redirected us to reach out to them directly. That's
That's going to be, I don't know. Okay. Interesting.
yeah, challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
It's fine.
these are
I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
we can't expect every sponsor to return with a positive response.
Yeah. Yeah.
mhm.
Okay. Any
We'll just move on.
questions or anything anyone wants to add or ask to sponsorship work group?
Just one comment that we are starting to slowly look better.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we should be green by let's say like if we can confirm the PSF grant somehow, we should be almost green by mid of August. Would not need to do last minute scramble like last year.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, conditionally on whatever sponsors have confirmed, they uh, proceed ahead with the payment.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Nice to hear that. Okay. Awesome. Uh, Content and social media.
For content, we have the third keynote scheduled for tomorrow. So that will go out. Today, we had a sponsorship reminder. Tomorrow, hopefully, third keynote by morning. And then by evening, we'll just share a ticket reminder. The upcoming tasks are one is the CFP reminders that need to be planned, and then issues for the talk template. So content is we'll create in templates for the content plus the poster.
Correct. Yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, we can refer
Oh,
to last year's templates as well.
Yeah,
so the design working group is going to create the template, and then
Yes.
the content work group can basically put photos and name. Bhavin, how about collecting photos? Like, how are we on that?
That will take up this week at least.
Yeah, at least we should start having some photos so that social media can start posting out. Actually, we also don't need to start doing
Some
the.
from last year's we already have, so we can. Yeah,
Yeah, but people might have like change of titles and everything. We should have like confirmed data from this year.
yeah,
But I don't think this is that important as of now. It
yes,
can start like last week also. Like,
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
um, could we, by the way, for tomorrow, the keynote announcement is scheduled in the evening itself. Um, the ticket reminder, I think that should be like a clubbed post with this, like, hey, this is our third keynote speaker. And then you can go on
Hmm.
like putting up a thread on there. Like
Ha,
if
for
you
the
want
ticket,
to
na?
join us, like yeah,
Yeah.
you should buy the ticket. Late bird tickets are on. Like buy them soon, otherwise prices will increase when super
Mm-hmm.
late birds open. So that's how you can club it. But the
ठीक है.
keynote announcement will go in the evening itself, not in the
Evening
morning.
itself. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we might have few reminders for scholarship, at least one in a week. We'll get those issues created
ठीक
today
है.
or
If
tomorrow.
you want, Bhavin, we can actually sit together for like an half an hour, and we can create the timeline together.
The CFP one might need yeah some work, but yeah, we can
हाँ.
do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
works.
ठीक है. Status is yellow.
All right. Any questions for content worker? Cool. Moving on. Finance. Nabaran?
Yeah, so the scholarships have been launched. We already have like 50 applications in. So that's good progress. I think we'll see 100, 150-ish looks like
Hmm.
by the end of it. We have to start pre-vetting applications like which are absolutely not a go that we can also not review them. Just to reduce our workload later on
Yeah.
in first week of August. The next thing is like PSF grant application. I'm drafting it. Plan to submit it today or tomorrow. But right now we are a little bit delayed on it because the grants committee they suggest to submit like 8 weeks before the conference, and today is I think like just about 8 weeks before the conference. So that is something that I'm thinking to get done as soon as possible. But right now finances are red. We're still in like deep negative, even if we consider the buffer from previous years.
Okay. Okay. Any questions for finance? Cool. Moving on then. Tickets. Do we have Ryan? Or do we have any updates? Anyone knows? I think tickets are still slow. Need
That
more announcements. Hmm.
that's what I wrote. Ticket sales are currently very slow. Um, we need more announcements, and I think the content team is already doing periodic reminders, so that is good.
Okay.
Um, we do have only 9 or 10 days to sell out late bird, but I think we are nowhere near at this point. Um, so that is the state of tickets right now.
No. Okay. That's like expiry of those tickets set to 9 days after.
Yes, yes. I think without aggressive um reach out maybe like every day along with like any of the posts we start like doing upselling of the tickets.
Hmm.
I think with the velocity we might not be able to sell out late bird in the next 10 days. The velocity is really slow.
Hmm, 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 hmm. Yeah, I mean, instead of just reminders, it could go with like you can repost the schedule one and say, "Hey, this is the speaker lineup we have. You don't want to miss it. Get your ticket." Something like that will help, I guess.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So
Uh,
Surbi,
and
like, can you keep doing this like for every post that you do?
We can do that. So sorry.
Got
So we can actually do that. It's just I was under the impression last we discussed that we do not need a lot of ticket reminders.
Yeah, that was the day when we sold like 27 tickets in a day. So that's why I was mentioning on the chat that like WhatsApp group that was a anomaly.
Sorry, I missed your last point, Navarun. Can you repeat?
So I was saying that this is the discussion we had like when all
When
like
we
around
met.
last week. Yeah,
Ha.
so this was due to the anomaly, but the ticket sales are actually very slow this
Okay.
week. The last 4 or 5 days have been very slow. Before that, it was good,
Mhm.
but that was also like bump due to the schedule. So there are a lot of like external factors that will impact ticket sales, and those are like announcements. So with every announcement, like we should also like, hey, do you want to join? Then buy a ticket.
Makes sense. Okay. Let's do that. Like for tomorrow's keynote, and then the following like following whatever post goes out, we can keep a ticket reminder.
Okay.
Um, okay, moving on within logistics. Pratik?
Yeah, hey everyone. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So, workshop wise, San Francisco has reverted with the 100 ticket expectation as well as they have shared the logo. So, Nabarun, how are we gonna deal with this?
Deal with what exactly?
Deal with the deficit of 25, which we have as of now. So, we have 75
That
tickets
we
per month.
have that we have accounted for already. It's in my calculations.
Okay. So, 100 is fine, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we can, and they do not need a MOU as well. So I think this is, we are good to say that we have logged in San Francisco for workshops. We will be needing comms announcement for this, as well as we need to place it on our website. So does it need tickets to comms and website, or can we delete ad hoc?
We need
It'd be
tickets.
best if we create tickets.
The design team will also need one ticket to create the poster
So design, comms, and website.
and a website issue. Is Gagan still here? Gagan, can you uh sorry. Can you check in the template for the sponsor section if we can add one more row for venue sponsor?
Sorry, under what? Sponsor section.
In the sponsor section on the main the root index page.
Okay.
Um, so there are sections for like platinum, gold, silver, associate. Um, can you check like if you can add one more row? It
Uh,
should be right now
I
commented
yeah,
out.
I think it is possible. Yeah, we
Okay,
can.
cool. Brother, can you please create those
Yes,
tickets
yes.
so that
I'll
people
create
can start?
this
Yeah,
today. I'll create it.
and
Moving.
I'll reply to the email.
Okay, thanks a lot. For the sprint, we are yet to close in on a venue. We had a set of leads which Samyak reached out to. None of them has reverted as of now, so we'll be waiting till Wednesday. We will not do a follow-up mail because it feels like a spamming, and if it doesn't work, we will seek out new leads. So that is on Desperate Venue.
Uh,
This is sorry.
yeah, so we complete, I think.
Yeah, this is these we are not considering Microsoft Reactor and Mesh Defend as of now, because both of them are something which was recently discussed on Sunday, and they both need some time to be discussed on again. So Microsoft Reactor, Cyan will reach out again if he can help there, and Mesh Defend is something. Yeah, Navaron.
No, no, you can complete. Then I'll
Yeah,
say.
I just add, like different is something which we can ignore because it does not fulfill the capacity as well as the requirements. Yeah, I can take questions now.
Yeah, not questions. So Ani and I were talking. He is going to talk to Google as well. Um, to see for dev sprints, like just like we did last year. So we'll see. We will parallelly talk to MS Reactor and Google both as of now.
So when you say leads, were they like they reached out to us or we reached out to them?
Um, uh, we reached out to them, so not exactly leads, but
Okay. Outbound.
uh,
Okay. Then you can follow once and then leave it.
okay. So, Samak, can you please make a note to uh, send them a nudge on
Sure.
Wednesday? Yeah, given most folks do not check mails on Monday, so
Okay.
uh, Food Vision. So Food Vision, we will be talking to them again on Wednesday if they do not share the menu by Wednesday early morning. So I have, like, I'll drop them a note on Wednesday afternoon if we haven't received the menu. This is the new menu which we are seeking, which will be a subset menu or a low budget menu as well. So we had some discussion on this during our in person meeting. So I'll be following that. What was discussed, and probably we'll talk to Food Vision on Wednesday. So this is the on the speaker stay. I have to do the. I have to check with Casa. I couldn't. I had I thought I'll just go and talk to them, but couldn't find time. So I'll just call them tomorrow or Wednesday. So this is also pending on me. For stay suggestions, Hardik reached out to a set of hotels and he compiled a list of it and shared it in logistic work group. So, can we take a hospitality partner if possible, if they are willing to give us a discount coupon?
Yeah, that is the plan. But the discount needs to be aggressive. We can't settle for like a 20 or 10% discount.
Yeah, so 35 to
Um,
40 works with you on 3K, or sorry, on
we,
2.
I think better thing would be like if they can guarantee us a rate directly.
Okay,
Because what they can do is they can jack up rates and then say like we're giving you 50% up.
Hmm.
That's not going to work.
understood. So, do you want it to be a physical discussion or do you want it to be captured through an email? Obviously, email is, we'll do
Email
emails
is
in.
the final thing, but like physical or
Call.
virtual, that depends on who we are talking to.
Hmm.
I mean, for example, if you find a Trivo, they
Mhm.
probably won't have the decision capability at the hotel to make it because it's a franchise hotel. Um, but if you are going to a standalone hotel, they would be able to make decisions in person. So it depends on what you are seeking.
Understood. So, yeah, Hardik, I'll be discussing this with you on the group. On swags, so had a physical meetup, so where we shared the samples. So the feedback was not that good for ATC. So Arco will be rechecking with ATC to see if we can get better quality water bottles and the tote bag. Some also had to talk to Inks and Thread for a low quality pen and luggage tag. So luggage tag pricing point has not come yet. We'll be seeing how it differs from keychain, and if possible, we'll be replacing the keychain with the luggage tag. I have dropped a note to Flip to share the samples or let me know how I can come and collect it, or will they gonna post it to me. So yet to receive a reply from them. So if not, I'll just call them tomorrow morning. For speaker dinner, we have some thoughts, like some suggestions, talking to Uru and all those places near Banagata Road. So Ashish will be checking with it. And AV, the quote which was shared by Arthur, Orko is taking a lead on negotiating with him. So yet to receive a reply from Arthur on that.
Um, we did not send Arthur anything, right?
Not till now. I think Arco will be talking to Arthur, like on direct call first, and then discussing. I mean,
We should have these things on email instead
okay,
of direct call.
okay, okay. I'll ask him to discuss it with Arco or with Arthur on an email.
Yeah, ideally we should have taken this up today itself because we are really running late. I'll tell you why. If we don't lock in Arthur, we're not able to lock in the bill of materials with Skyline. If we are not locking in Skyline, we are not able to give sponsors a point of contact for getting their booths designed. And I'm getting things from like all the confront sponsors by now, whoever has paid to give them the vendor details. So unless we pay Skyline some advance and book them in, we really don't have a vendor yet. So this is causing like cascading delays now.
Okay. Uh, ठीक है.
So with
I've
Arthur,
dropped it
like we need
also.
to close like fast and we need to iterate every day, at least on the Arthur bit.
ठीक है. I have dropped a note to Orco. We will try to close it by this week.
Mm. And on the swags, like one more thing that after Saturday I was thinking, are the vendors this year not giving us any catalogs at all? Because last year we did get catalogs from all vendors, then we did a process of elimination of like, hey, this is not looking good, this is not looking good. And at the end, we found like a few things that we want to get samples for, and then we got samples for those. I think
We
this
have
time,
catalogs. We have catalogs.
mhm,
Some of them have shared catalogs, but to
mhm,
be very honest, catalog does not do justice to the. You can't determine what quality you will get just by looking at images, and that's how. That's
that is
what I.
fine.
Um, Hence, we
Yeah,
want to have the physical thing, but catalog is there to answer your question.
correct. So physical, if we give them a very vague ask, like, hey, give me a high quality pen, they will, we will not have any reference to ask them for. If we at least see a catalog, we can ask like, hey, you showed us this on the catalog.
Okay,
Can
so
you give
uh,
us this?
yeah. How we ask normally is we do not ask for a high quality pen directly. We give a reference like I want a pen in the range of, for example, Parker, or let's say Cello Gripper, something with that quality. So that itself forms a baseline of what exactly I'm looking at, what price point. So we talk to vendors so like we give them the references in that way.
But I'll tell you, like getting like catalogs from vendors also serve to identify their creative
Mm-hmm.
capability. Like if the catalogs are themselves bad, you will for sure not get good quality things from them. So
Got
that's how you eliminate vendors which won't be able to deliver quality. For example, I'll tell you, like last year's vendors, like some of them gave us like uh really good catalogs, but ended up with like above average quality swag. The ones which gave us like bad catalog, we never went with them. So this way, like my only suggestion is to save time. If you can get catalog from like vendors, we can eliminate. Like if their catalog is not good, most likely they're not going to deliver good quality stuff because this small attention to detail like matters in a business like this.
it. Got it. We have few catalogs. It's put in the logistic drive. I'll just share it with you on the chat.
Cool. I think we should go over the next two items really fast and then go to the health check.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Uh, Code of Conduct Committee. I think we wanted to have a meeting or something, right, with everyone who will be on the committee. for the event day, something like that. I don't remember like what's the
Yes.
current status.
Yes.
Okay, volunteer management. Ashish?
Yeah, so we did a meet this Sunday, physical meet. All the discussions were done. More on the logistics end, it is easier to do discussions in person. So, yeah, big kudos and thank you for everyone who all joined. Uh, Other than that, I think a few people on the day of the meet reached out for uh, website work and
Hmm.
logistics as well. Uh, Logistics, I have asked Pratik to check with them, and for website, I've asked Gagan to include them in the weekly tech call so that they are used to it. We've made a conscious decision that people who are not working on the tech work group uh, are presently not there on the WhatsApp group as well, because I mean it is strictly there for work group related discussions. Once you are actually working, you will be added there. I think Dhanu reached out yesterday regarding that. I had asked him to join this meet. I don't know whether he's joined. So yeah, so that's there. Uh, yeah, I think we are okay. Does any work group require more volunteers? So I am basically planning to send out a mail this week to all the volunteers who have registered to get a check on how many will be available on the day of workshop and how many will be available on the day of the event, and just sending out a reminder saying that you need to get a ticket even if you are a volunteer to attend the conference. So I think that will be going out this week. But if any work group has any requirement, let me know. I'll reach out to specific work group volunteers first.
Cool. Okay. Any questions for Ashish? Otherwise, we should go to this section and quickly. We'll take some time to go through each item. Okay. I'm going to the health checks. Navarun, you want to go like from start to end, or how do you want to do this?
Yeah, sure. I think we have covered a lot of it already, so we won't take too much time today.
Okay.
So we have already discussed about talks,
Workshop,
workshops, panels,
panelists,
posters, keynotes.
keynotes, dev sprints.
Um, Dev Sprint community booth and quiz. We need owners for this.
Hmm.
Quiz is not very urgent
Hmm.
right away, but Dev Sprints and community booth is urgent. Like, so we need someone to own this. So Bhavin, if you need people to run this, please do ask Kashish for volunteers.
Okay.
This is mostly, as we have discussed, like this is a front heavy work, like getting the designs ready, the comms plan ready, and the Google Forms ready for restaurant and community booth separately. So it's mostly about like getting all this content ready and then pushing out.
Yeah.
Beyond that, it's not much of a work. It's just wait and watch. So that's the nature of the work.
Correct. I'll check.
Uh,
Uh, yeah.
yeah, one thing, Bhavin, uh, do you have any? So last year, I think Praveen was running the community booth section, right?
I think so. Yes. I don't
Yes.
remember
Do
exactly,
you
but yeah.
have? Okay. Do you have any like? Have you checked with him, or should I will. I'm planning to check in with him if he can take ownership of this. But have you already checked in with him? I just wanted to know.
I haven't.
Okay,
For Dev
fine.
Sprint, I'll probably check within the program committee. I might have someone who can work on it. But yeah, community
Okay,
booth, I haven't reached out to anyone yet.
sure. Okay, let me take. You can, Varun. Can you assign me as the owner right now for community booth? I will figure out who can do it.
Sure. I am assigning you. Just whoever you assign, like, please let them know like this is urgent, like just to push out right away. Because
Sure.
what will happen is like if tickets sell out, we don't want like community booth organizers to basically buy a ticket which is like a super late bird. That won't be good.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Banner
Bhavin,
standee and
I am putting you in the dev sprint for now.
sure, sure.
Yeah. So banner standee swag designs, I have assigned this to Shabnam and I also had a discussion with Shabnam. There are a few tickets which need to be created.
Hmm.
I'll reach out to the specific working groups to get this done. Like the one for the speaker announcement, Bhavin, you should create it.
Okay.
I have a list basically. I'll post today based on
Okay.
last year's sample.
Okay.
Sponsorship ones we can skip because we already discussed about it. Can you go down below? There would be a section on finance. Yep. So keynote travel, for two speakers, we're going to reimburse them the money. And for one speaker, we're really waiting for them to like give us their time when they want to come, but we're not getting any response from them, which is a little um, like delaying us in booking the tickets. I'm not sure like how much the prices will increase by then.
Hmm.
So that's why it's yellow. But if that was done, we would have marked it green because the fourth keynote speaker is traveling from Chennai. Spoiler alert! Like I think people still don't know who is the fourth one yet, but here is a spoiler. So I'm not very worried about like booking travel from Chennai. Um, so that's there. Keynote Hotel, as Pratik updated already, he's going to talk to Kasa. This is in progress, actually. For scholarships,
Can mark
we
as
already talked about this.
yeah.
It's green. Yes, we can put this as green. That is right. Keynote Hotel also, you can put yellow. It's not red anymore.
Yeah. Work started. So yeah.
Yeah. Work started. If work is blocked, then only red. Otherwise,
Correct.
it's
Correct.
okay. Yeah. Tickets also, we can skip for now. There is nothing much
Yeah, there is
to do
nothing
there.
here. Oh, okay. This is in progress mostly. I'll put up.
Yeah. Yeah, Bhavin, so for the speaker tickets, I have seen like only a few have booked them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll be following up with them.
Can we use similar tactics as like KubeCon to say like you have to book tickets by this time?
Yeah, so the next email, right, will have everything, and if they it will be given a timeline. If they don't, then yeah.
Yeah. Also do mention like if they have bought like a ticket which is of a higher price, like a late bird ticket, we are
Hmm.
okay in canceling that ticket and they can book a regular like a speaker ticket.
Mm, sure, I can do that.
I mean, it's up to them if they
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
do it.
yeah.
Or you can say that if you have not yet booked a ticket, or actually like keep that language, like tell them like if you have accidentally booked a late bird, like please do use the speaker code and cancel that ticket.
Okay,
Send a cancellation request to tickets at the reading.python.org.
okay, that simplifies a lot of things. I'll do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes. Scholarship tickets, nothing to do right now. You can put
Mm,
not started in yellow,
mm.
actually. This is going to be a pending item till
Yeah.
we get yeah. Keynote tickets, nothing much to do. Actually, like we can also put like, can you paste again? You can do like in progress green. This is just about injecting the names
Yeah,
to
in the
the part.
platform and all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Audio video, we already had a chat about it. Food, we already talked. Booth and venue setup. This is like skyline that we have to figure this out.
mm,
That's it's red. Swag, we talked. Ambulance. Okay, so many of these are supposed to be done this week. So we can also skip um, this from health check. The child care bit, Cyan is taking care of. The blocker there is we have to figure out something for the workshop day.
mm.
Since we have someone who requested childcare for workshop day as well, but there has been only one request till now. Um,
And for the conference
we
day, are
hmm?
there?
Conference days we're going to do.
Okay, cool.
We're going to do anyway.
Makes sense. Yeah, there would be people who will realize that it is there later.
Correct. We'll send emails beforehand that there is childcare.
Correct.
So if they want support, like they can let us know.
Mm.
But we have not reached out to the vendor yet this year. Um, I think we'll go with the last year's vendor itself. Ticket dinner, Ashish is going to take a look. Local taxis, captioning, event insurance. These are not urgent right now, so we don't need to talk about them. Venue, Dev Sprint, I think you can put it as yellow now. Oh, sorry, not Dev Sprint. Workshop is green. Let's put it that way.
Mm.
Dev Sprint is still red.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. Um, Workshop, actually, you can put as complete and green. We
Okay.
got an acknowledgement from them, which is fine,
Okay.
and they don't want any MOU to be done. Um, Only ask that they have is like we do crowd management correctly and 100 workshop tickets
Okay.
for their students and faculty. Cool, cool.
What?
Utilization of first floor.
What
This
was
is
this
again
one?
some. Yeah, this is about Bhavin. So this is an update from the in-person meetup that we had.
Mm.
So the point that we were discussing was we did not utilize first floor last year, but
Yes.
the reason first floor was not very successful was because we just put posters. So idea was that we
Mm.
have to have enough programming on the first floor, like open spaces, birds of feather sessions, poster presentations, community booths, that people actually go there. So it's
Ah.
not just one thing. We have
Hmm.
many things happening there, then only people will go. And that has happened in other conferences as well, that we have seen it happening at Nimhans. You need to have enough critical mass for people to go up.
People went there.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
The conference
Then.
that we went to,
Okay.
yeah.
Makes sense. Okay, I'll be interested in discussing this because for poster presentations, I really want to make sure they get correct place and correct attention.
Yeah.
So,
So it's not just about posters,
yeah, yeah,
posters, community booths, BOS, it's about everything.
yeah.
Yeah. Then prayer room,
Can
police
we?
contact.
Uh,
Yeah, Ashish, go on.
Sorry, Navarun. One thing. Can we
Hmm.
do gold sponsors upstairs? Gold
No.
sponsors get a booth, right?
Yes,
Risk.
but we can't do any sponsors upstairs. It's a big risk. It's going to be a nightmare if we are not able to push people upstairs.
Yeah,
Then we might need to shift the booth ourselves downstairs.
which is logistically hard.
Okay. No,
Yeah,
it's not
basically,
possible only.
yeah, so Skyline needs to dismantle and remake everything.
Ah, it's not possible. It's not possible. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
So
Fine.
let's not
Because
play
I
around
was
with like
thinking, I
sponsor things. Mm.
Yeah, because I was thinking I've been to one conference wherein not in Nimhans, but they had a big venue of two, three floors, and every floor had sponsors. And there was traction. The only thing was, since they were giving out goodies and stuff, every floor was packed with people.
Yeah.
So that was the idea. If we can do gold and community both upstairs, not just gold, gold and community both upstairs. Gold will drag a few people due to the goodies and other people due to the communities, and we could have better utilization and a little freer space on the ground floor as well.
Yeah, but silver will come to us and say like, or gold will come to us and say like, you gave us first floor, whereas silver got ground floor.
So then let's do gold and silver both. I do not recall if gold was silver did get a booth.
See, anything that we commit crowd to, better to be done in ground floor.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's
Okay.
correct.
Yeah, the pie ladies' lunch is going to be in the boardroom anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pi Ladies Lunch, do we have an owner?
We don't. That's a good question, and they should be with
In the
logistics.
sheet.
I'm
Yes, we
learning
should
from
add
you.
that.
Whatever task needs an owner.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, fine. Assign it to me. I'll check with someone.
Okay. Okay, we are out of time, but we do have only a few things left. Actually, we are done. Rest of the things we have discussed already. Event day photographer, we are thinking between Arthur and some suggestions that Arjun has. So we're going to look at Arthur's portfolio of his work on photography. If it is okayish, we can also ask like the third-party freelancers to show their work, and we can get them. Price is comparable, so it should be fine. Cool, everyone. That's end of health checks. Bhavin, over to you again.
Sorry, sorry to interrupt. And Bhavin, are we planning something interesting? Like last year, we have some the sketch notes. Are we planning something else?
We don't have money to do that yet. If we have excess money, we can try doing that. Um, just for context, like sketch notes was very costly.
Hmm.
If we need to do it, because the quality is very good. If we do it, we know that they will do it well. It's just that we need to be clear about our budget. I need to drop actually,
Okay.
so we'll catch up later.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone.